Newtons, what would you like me to refer to you as during this stream?
You can call me whatever you'd like.
Steven.
If you would like to call me Steven Cheesecake, you can call me Steven Cheesecake.
I mean, it's a good name for a Steven Cheesecake.
It's a money tree.
Steven is a little weird for me, though, just because I have a brother named Steven.
Oh, well, you know.
It's too late, though. I already said you could call me whatever you want.
Yeah, listen, that doesn't mean that you can't change your mind.
That's also true. So I was asked to bring some questions.
Yes.
To the podcast. I have some ready to go, but I don't know when the appropriate time to start asking questions is.
I would say any time is usually appropriate.
Yeah, literally whenever you want.
Okay. So the first question I have on my list here is, how many questions should I have had ready for this podcast?
Didn't you ask me that?
You
told me. Okay.
you didn't really give a satisfactory answer though.
Okay, you know what? Metroid, you weren't ready to play this back. You ready for me to play this back?
Okay.
Well, what kinds of questions were you planning on bringing?
Bam.
So I was planning on bringing a combination of some like really dumb questions and a couple of, you know, like maybe semi thought provoking or informative questions.
I mean, that seems appropriate.
Yeah.
Where did you get those palm trees? They look so ridiculous. I love them.
They're a DIY.
Are they?
Yeah. And you can customize the color on them.
Oh, that's so cool.
They're really good.
Hold that up. I didn't have multi-stream up. There we go.
Okay. I still need to do that.
I want to fly. So how many questions? I don't know. I was gonna say it's really up to you. Like, you could have long questions, or if, like, I don't know.
It also depends on the depth that you want us to answer a question. You know?
Yeah.
Well, is it the depth that I want or the depth that I expect?
I mean, it's both in a way, because like, I don't know. You, depending on the question, you might be able to derive for more information. Not all of them, though, you know?
Well, I'm gonna try.
Also, I will be on your island momentarily.
Yeah, I need to enter this dodo code in. I'm just about to do that. H2 BDY. H2 body.
H2 body.
It's definitely a Nier Automata model.
I mean, 2B is in there.
What happened?
Hot 2B body.
Hot 2B body.
Good dodo code.
Yeah. Are we ready for question number 2?
Did you get a satisfactory answer for question number 1?
Was that satisfactory?
No, definitely
really?
not. Absolutely not.
Okay, do you want an actual number?
I mean,
I think a minimum of 4.
I was gonna say 5.
Yeah, yeah, I do like odd numbers.
I was gonna say 5 medium density topics is kind of what I expect.
Okay, cool. I am way over prepared then.
Well, it depends how rapid fire some of them are.
Yeah.
Right? Some of them could be like...
no,
that's why I say
these are all like
content.
super thought-provoking questions. Like the next couple in particular, like you're really gonna have to basically write like an oral essay.
Fuck.
I'm ready.
Okay. So the next question is, did you know that most of the time on podcasts, hosts ask their guests questions?
That is a true fact that does occur. And if you don't think that I had questions prepared for you in that eventuality, you, sir, my friend, were wrong.
Oh man, I hope we get to see some of those.
know, I have to be on my toes. So, you know, I gotta be ready for both sides of the coin.
Yeah, so Liv, I kind of expected that you knew the answer to that question, but Metroid Prime, did you know that?
I'm pretty sure I mentioned that on like the first podcast.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
Well,
I'm aware. It's much
I
better
just
for
wanted to
me
know.
if I don't have to come up with the questions, though. So this works for me. I never like challenge the fact that the guest had to do the questions because that's like 100% win-win for me.
I'm just gonna point out. Oh shoot! I also have an update for a question that we were asked pretty recently. Which is, I think it was on the Carrie stream. The question was asked, "What's the weirdest strain of weed I've ever smoked?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
have
that.
a new answer to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's called tits.
Oh yes. Yes. I did see that.
That's very good.
No, yeah, I just want to make sure that, like, especially if it's going to be a dramatic answer, I want to come back to some of these questions to update people, and that felt like a relevant one that needed an update.
Tits.
Well, thank you for keeping us posted.
Yeah, you know? I mean, I think the only other thing I have in my weed update ventures is I bought a new dry herb vape that's supposed to be coming soon.
Oh, what'd you get?
So I got the Crafty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that
I'm
one.
very excited.
Nice.
How is it for? I assume you've done research about it. Like, how is it for? Like, how often do you have to clean it?
Here's the thing that is the reason why we looked at getting a different one, which is the Crafty, the Mighty, and the Volcano have
it's
a
Volcano, okay.
concept
Yeah.
a concept called dosing pods,
Uh-huh.
which is a little metal canister that you can fill with crushed bud, grinded bud, or even just bud as it is. And if you do that, you only ever have to clean the mouthpiece.
Okay.
And there were some. Hi.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait, so is that
and-
like a fucking like Keurig machine but for weed? If
No.
it's pods? No?
Because you self-fill them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and it's like $13 for 40 dosing capsules.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
literally, so my plan is take the dosing capsules out, put them in rubbing alcohol, and then I'm done. And one of the reviews was basically like the cooling unit doesn't really build up anything in it. That quite literally, if you really wanted to, you could never clean the oven and just buy a new mouthpiece every month.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't need cleaning that often, if ever. So, yeah, I'm really excited because, spoilers, I'm gonna guess, you don't like cleaning yours either.
No, I
and
fucking
that's-
hate it. That's my least favorite part of the packs.
So, the Crafty is probably one of the easiest ones to clean based on what I've seen, and it looks like it doesn't need to be cleaned very often, especially if you're using the dosing pods. Which is why I'm not a huge fan of the Starry, is because the Starry, while it's a good dryer vape, like it's good quality, it can go to a decent amount of temperatures. The problem with the Starry is it is the biggest pain in the ass to clean out.
Yeah.
Not as bad as the packs though. I've heard the packs is worse than the Starry.
I've had to get mine,
easy it is
like,
clean out.
well, they have a very good warranty. They have, like, a 7-year warranty, and I've had to get my packs replaced, like, multiple times. But to have that warranty...
Cleaning them is not fun, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use a fucking pipe cleaner and shit. There's, like, special
Oh,
tools.
see, you don't have to do that with the Crafty. You don't even have to do that with the one I have.
Yeah. Is this League of Legends? Hello there, Casual Slam Jam. And
Yes.
Ghost
Yes, it
Blue
is.
says Diamond Rank.
How did you know?
Hello, I'm leaving. Wait, Casual Slam Jam. What game are we playing next week?
Oh, I was gonna say, I think we should also tell people that he's the host next.
Yeah.
Because Joseph week first.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
should
that-
play League of
probably.
Legends.
Yeah, let's play League of Legends, definitely. I'm not doing that.
So let's really quickly do it in the more formalized way. While we have specific people here, Great Newtons, who are you picking to be the co-host next week?
Oh man, so this may come as a surprise to you, but I wanted to nominate Casual Slam Jam.
What? What?
Whoa.
No way.
Thank you, Sleepy Marie.
Yeah, this is Great Newton's town, 420 Island.
Mm-hmm.
I am okay. Hey, you know what they should have done for oh wait, it does work. Okay, never mind. I can't be angry with them.
Did he leave? Did he actually leave before we announced it?
It's possible.
He won't be back at the stream. He's gone.
Okay. I was about to yell at them for doing the same thing they did on Pokemon and not making it so that the touchscreen works, and then I realized it did.
Yeah. Oh, nice surfboards.
Someone just redeemed, or Tritonium just redeemed a low brim hat for my I put on my wizard robe and hat point redemption. So I will be right back.
Which one are you getting?
I guess probably I'm excellent.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be right back.
So yeah, I will let you know when I get it though, and I will let you in chat know how good it is.
Okay, good, sweet.
Because like I said, I've heard good things about it. Also, remind me after stream. I need to talk to you about something.
Got it.
So.
Okay.
Not anything bad.
Okay. Thank you.
No. I was gonna give you an application in case you want to join the stream team.
Okay, cool.
That is what I was going to do.
Okay.
I know I had to say because I'm assuming you also have anxiety and would freak out the second somebody says I need to talk to you about something.
Yeah, so that's why. Yeah, I had a really hard time when I was trying to figure out when I was trying to talk to you about like 2 weeks ago, because I was like, I know, like I'm like how can I do this so that I have the least amount of anxiety? And I'm like, what would I do for myself? And I hope it was an okay to way to have that conversation.
Yeah, no, like I said, I'm glad you talked to me about that. And like I said on chat, I'm not 100% sure what I specifically said. I think I have a hint of one of the things that I said, and like I said, personally, I don't think it was a huge thing, but I'm still not comfortable with what was said.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And that's a super appropriate way. And honestly, like I just want to we talked about making examples of things. If anybody is ever uncomfortable about something that somebody in my community says, that I say, that somebody I stream with says, like, message me on Discord. Or if you don't feel comfortable talking to me, message one of my moderators.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, please let us know. It's really important. I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable.
Exactly. So yeah. Wintermute, I am talking about I made a comment about something during a Crime Siren podcast. I'm not super happy about what I said. And I've issued both a formal apology and there's apology on my Discord talking about it. And I don't want to specifically call out the moment because I don't want people, like, it's not that I don't want people to go searching for it. It's just that what I said is not important. It's that it was wrong regardless. So. Define uncomfortable in this context. You can save that question for when you're a co-host of this podcast. Just kidding. Like, it would be anything that, you know, you're not comfortable about. If it gives you a bad feeling, if it doesn't make you feel like you're welcome in the community, those kinds of things, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, if someone makes a comment, or if I say something, obviously, like, please let me know if it makes you uncomfortable, like, actually.
Ooh! He is away, isn't he?
No, hi, I'm back.
Okay, I was gonna ask, can I steal this DIY for a hanging terrarium?
Please take every one of these if you want.
I don't think I have most of them, to be honest.
Seriously, you're totally welcome. They've been like, I have a limit on how much stuff I can keep on the ground so I can maintain my 5-star rating, and these have been sitting at like the same DIYs for like 2 weeks now.
fun.
Same deal with any fossils you find lying on the ground. And also feel free to take any flower that is not planted on dirt.
Oh my god.
I appreciate. That's
Also,
a
I
really
wanna
nice
make-
message. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I forgot about this. I want to take one more opportunity as a PSA. If you live in LA, or any earthquake-prone area, you should download the My Shake app immediately. Because I can't remember if I was streaming or if I was playing games online with somebody, and an earthquake, small earthquake, mind you, hit LA last week, and I did not know this because I did not have the app at the time. But there were people that got a 30-second pre-notification before it actually hit, which is amazing. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I have shirts for both of you, by the way.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh god. I just looked down and I was like, oh, that's what. Ooh. Okay. One of
Is
these
there a
recipes was
Wilfred
something
gift?
I've
Are
been
you
looking
serious?
for.
Metroid Prime, where are you?
I'm over by your lifeguard chair. Good night, Plum. Also,
Good night, Plum.
Dope said, I appreciate Siren staying on principle here. Doing the right thing is hard, even when you know it's the right thing. I do not know the full context, but I appreciate the strength it takes to be critical of yourself in a constructive way. And they also said, and I know, Liv, you'll use this as an opportunity for growth.
I would say, based on my last week or so, I would say, yeah, I probably have. But yeah, no, like, and that's one of those things, and like, I think I've at most shown this side of me on camera once, but for those who aren't aware, I am a very emotionally driven person, and when I say that, I don't mean like all my decisions are based on emotions. It's more of like how other people are feeling matter so much to me.
Yeah.
You know, the first thing I will ever say to another human being when I first meet them is, how are you?
Yeah.
Even if there's another context there, because to me, that's what matters the most.
Yeah.
And the thought that I could hurt another human being makes me cry and depressed and all sorts of nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
cool.
should put on this shirt and come over to us because it is fucking ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Please come. We're on the west side.
What is online
please,
though?
Please come over here.
You have a rock climbing. Excuse me. I'm learning all these things that are in this game that I did not know about.
We're just a whole bunch of lips.
Oh god.
There's also a
shit.
heart on the butt.
Oh
I saw the heart on the
my
butt.
god. This is the fucking best gift.
I saw these in the shop this morning, and I was like, shit, this shop isn't going to be open when they come over.
God.
So
Okay,
I
time
bought
out,
all three of
time
them.
out. Can I post a link in chat? Because I know the pair of shoes that somebody should wear with this outfit.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
One second. Spoilers, chat, if you haven't figured out, I'm looking for a new pair of shoes sometime in the future, and these feel very appropriate because they also have a little heart on them.
Gotta see these shoes.
Spoilers, they're the high-heeled Converse I have, but Converse now has them in multiple colors.
Yeah, those are really sweet.
Yeah, those are really fucking sweet.
So I have a
Ooh.
pair of them in all black, and I just found out up the Love Fearlessly ones, and
Oh.
I'm just like, ugh, no.
Wow.
So.
Okay, those are really nice.
Yeah.
God damn
Sorry,
it.
sorry. Sorry.
I don't even wear shoes anymore.
I know, because we're all inside, right?
Fuck.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm also bookmarking those. For when I am outside again.
Okay.
Yeah, they have them in a lot of colors. On to the next question.
Next question. So I was asked specifically to bring some Jersey Shore themed questions for reasons that I'm not entirely clear on, but I obliged.
Whoa. Let's be clear. When we pitched this podcast originally, we said that Great Newtons would be on, like, that was back when we had the, what are you gonna call it? The Bitches Unite, that was a Bitches Unite podcast thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not familiar with this Jersey Shore related backstory.
I just fucked up catching a
Yeah,
shark.
basically it was for people who aren't aware, because the Bitches Unite podcast was something that we pitched a while ago. And it was going to be me, Metroid Crime, and Spooky Che. And the concept of it was that we'd have on a guest host every week.
Yeah.
That with one of the hosts would defend a topic. And you were very specifically picked to be the person that would come on the Bitches Unite podcast with Metroid to defend Jersey Shore.
Okay, that makes more sense now. Okay, so my question in that vein is, if you had to pick one, would you choose gym, tanning, or laundry?
Gym, 100%.
I would pick laundry because I need to do laundry right now.
I would also
Urgent
pick
need.
laundry.
No. Wait.
Metroid, have you done your laundry?
Yes, I do laundry. Laundry is my chore to do.
Yep, that's true. As tasks are divided in this household,
Yes, I do laundry.
you do laundry.
But no, gym 100% priority over all of that other stuff. I miss going to the gym a lot. But I also don't want to die, so...
So fun story. I forgot about this. Fun story. Because Jim just reminded me of this. When we were in Burbank for this protest, we passed a Taekwondo studio.
Yeah.
And I thought of you.
Nice. Yeah, I've been doing like online classes through Zoom, which has been really interesting, but it's still like, I'm not motivated enough to fucking do it. Like, a lot of the times I'll just be like, I could just sit on my couch instead.
So,
it's a real problem.
That's a problem with everything right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I think, like, I've been trying to, I want to spend some time doing some, like, training to, like, better prepare me to be a better engineer.
Yeah.
So I've been like, do I study for the field examination? Like, do I study to take my functional safety test so I can be a safety engineer?
Yeah.
Do I take leadership classes? Because I know I want to work in, like, functional management and stuff like that. Like, what do I do? And each time my brain's like,
Hey, I mean, you and Sammy haven't finished Stargate yet.
and then it's like, well, I guess we're watching Stargate then.
Yeah.
And that's
What
not
the
her fault. That's mine.
What did I just catch? Yo, look at
Oh, you
this.
caught a ribbon eel? Ribbon eels are dope.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's hentai.
It was a very long-looking fish in
Yeah.
the water.
I fucking saw a shark fin before and I fucked up catching it.
Oh, you fucked up.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I have another question.
Yes.
It's actually like not a stupid question, and it is: which games have had the biggest impact on you? Like games that have like really stuck with you.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a long question. I have to think on that.
So I maintain a list on my phone, and every time I play a game that like I find myself like really thinking about the next day after I finished it, I'll add it to the list, and it's a really short list. The most recent one I played was Outer Wilds, which was just like phenomenal. I felt like someone made that game specifically for me.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me. The only one that I can say off the top of my head, and I know my audience would agree with this, because I just keep going back to it. I can't stop wanting to play it. Hi, Switch.
Someone's on their way here.
Was it on the way here? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought my client crashed out. I think for me it's Factorio. Because I will continue to go back to Factorio, and I think I would literally play Factorio every day of my life if I had another human being to play it with consistently. Because there's a part of that game that is just so satisfying for me as an engineer to like plan out a system and then deploy that system and then get to figure out the bugs with that system.
Yeah.
If you're in programming, if you're in engineering, like if you don't own that game, especially considering it's coming out of early access soon,
Yeah.
buy Factorio. Give it a shot. It is a really good game, and it's one of those games. I don't know if people are aware of CGP Grey on YouTube. It is a game that he continuously goes back to, and I think he has like over 1,000 hours played in. Like even I have over 200 hours played in Factorio. It's a lot.
I need to check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna add this to my list of games to check out.
Especially right now, they, as part of the 1.8 update, and specifically as a part of the release update, they've actually released high-quality textures for almost every single model in game, including re-evaluating models. Like, they haven't just, like, looked at a model and said, like, okay, cool, I'm gonna make it, you know, higher quality. No, they've, like, added, like, 3D perspective into models now, because it's a 2D game. But they've like made a lot of stuff look 3D. They've added depth to things. Like they do a lot of work to make that game really, really good and really, really polished.
Sounds interesting. I have no idea what that game looks like. I should probably look that up.
Trying to think if there's anything else. So I'm like looking at my Steam list.
So for me, I think the game that I played recently, I mean, I'm currently playing fucking Nier Automata, which I think is gonna stick with me for a while. So there's that, but I'm not done with that game. Aside from that, I really enjoyed playing Doki Doki Literature Club.
That is the first game on this list for me.
Yeah. That game, like, just, I was like, this is one of the coolest fucking games I have ever played. And I'm not gonna spoil it. If you've never seen it, you need to play it for yourself. It's a free game. And it just, like, I don't like horror games, and that game is so good. It's just, it's not what you expect, and I love how it, like, subverts the genre it's in, and, like, it's such a good game. What about Mom's Bound to Have a Day at Earth? Are you fucking trash-talking Earthbound again, Spoons?
I would include Earthbound on that list.
I would also include Earthbound on that list, yes. I didn't play Earthbound when I was growing up, and when I played it, I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? I had no idea this game existed.
So, coincidentally, I just got a follow, thank you, Sleepy Marape, and it popped up a Mr. Saturn.
Yep. Earthbound is a very good game. I was considering streaming it. I like it a lot.
I just realized I also have to say another game. And I have to say it because quite literally I picked it up and could not put it down until I beat it.
Yeah.
Train station renovation.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna throw my hat in for that. Especially now that they've fixed a lot of stuff. Because I know when I first got it, I literally got it, played it the day it came out, and streamed it. And I later found out that there's a lot, like, the percentages and stuff for completion in relation to achievements are, like, really buggy. So if you're just playing it to play through the entire game, amazing game, I love it.
Yeah.
If you're playing it because you want to get all the achievements in Train Station Renovation, my comment would be very, very careful. Other than that, like, that's a good one. Ooh, I got another one. Mini Metro.
Mini Metro, I played that.
I literally just got Sammy hooked on Mini Metro the other day. It is literally just a game. It's like a very casual game where you just like draw out subways and you're all about like delivering passengers.
I'm actually really into that idea.
Yeah, It's super cool, and one of the really cool things about it is you can actually play in maps of cities. It doesn't necessarily like put up like stations where they exist in real life, but at least from a standpoint of like having to overcome rivers or having to overcome like other things like that, it does actually like force you to deal with the same conditions the real subway deals with. It's really, really cool. And
That's
it's
really
like,
neat.
I think you can buy it on phones for like $3. And then it's like $10 on Steam. It's a really, really good game. And it's very simple. You could pretty much run it on a potato.
Yeah, I have a bunch of Google Play credit for like answering survey questions. That has just been sitting there rotting, so maybe I'll check that out.
Yeah. And honestly, like that, the way that that game works, you really don't need a mouse and keyboard to play that game.
Yeah.
It will, it, like I said, it runs on a potato. They literally made it so that it works on phones just as well as it does on computers. Ooh, FTL. That's the other one I just thought of.
Yeah,
FTL
I
is
really wanted to play that. I've heard good things about it. I think were you played that a bit on stream too, right?
No, I've played Void Bastards.
Oh, Void
on
Bastards. That's what I'm
stream.
thinking. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
I played Void Bastards on stream, and then I've also played Into the Breach, which is by the developers of FTL, and that's another like if you're looking for like really good like strategy games that are like really simple, like I have strategy and simulation games to no end.
Yeah.
Also, if nobody else has one, I have one last one that that like made a really big difference on me, and then outside of that, I don't really have like super notable ones.
Yeah, what is it?
For me, it was Battlefield 4.
Okay.
I was super into Battlefield 3, but it was really new to me, so I didn't really like super get into it. Like I played a lot of it, but 4 came out pretty close to when I got into it.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I love the concept of assignments. I love the DLC. Like, it was just a good game. And, like, it shows that it was one of the best Battlefield games that came out in recent memory because people still play Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
That game came out 6 years ago, and EA is still hosting servers to play that game because people still play it.
Yeah. I also see, what else? There were other games in here. Ghost Trick, which I really like Ghost Trick a lot. If it's by the same people, or same person, oh fuck, I just missed that fish. Same person who created the Ace Attorney series. And the music in that game is great. I love the art, like the animation art style in that game. It's a good story. It's a really good game. And then also in chat, between 2 consoles and PC, I think I have over 400 hours in Stardew Valley. It's a lot of hours in Stardew Valley. How many hours did we put into Stardew Valley?
Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
What?
There's another game.
Oh?
It's a game a lot of us don't want to mention, but the more and more I think about it, the more and more it deserves a mention. I was gonna say another one is Minecraft.
Minecraft. Oh my god. Yeah, I played a lot of Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, that is the game that I have played more of than probably any other game in the last decade.
The experience, I think, of playing Minecraft for the first time and like slowly discovering everything available to you is like an experience that I don't think I will ever have again.
I think I had that with Astroneer though.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. So, like,
You'll never get it with Minecraft again, is what you meant.
Yeah, well, that was the first time I really felt it on that scope. Like other games have come out since then, like Astroneer, that have had similar effects, but like there was just something about Minecraft that was like the first time I ever felt anything like that.
Modded Java Minecraft is greater than vanilla Bedrock Minecraft. I mean,
Angel.
Yeah.
Do you have a fishing rod or materials to make a fishing rod? Mine broke.
I cannot believe you.
Yeah, I do.
Hi, cutie. Are you?
Thank you.
It's so sad because I hold the kitties up and nobody can see them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like spend any time talking about them, but the rest of the stuff I have on my list, I have Oxenfree, which was wonderful. Really good narrative-based, kind of ghosty.
Oh, we actually oh no, we were talking about that yesterday, I think, when you were streaming. A few of us were in Discord talking about Oxenfree.
I love that game.
Yeah.
That was actually Oxenfree is in that itch.io bundle
Yes, yes, it is.
that just came out.
I didn't play Oxenfree, but I watched Great Newtons play it, and I enjoyed it. It was spooky. It was too spooky for me though.
Yeah. I have Undertale on here as well.
Yeah,
I've never played Undertale.
Undertale is a very good game.
And The Fall, parts 1 and 2.
Yes.
I can't wait for part 3 to come out.
One day.
Spoons, nobody will admit that. Also, I literally have one of the two kitties, and I'm literally cradling her in my arms like a baby, hoping that she'll meow into the microphone. And she just refuses to. You might be able to hear her purring, though.
Another game, actually, that made a huge difference in my life was actually probably Age of Empires. That game basically got me into PC gaming. I love the hell out of that game. It's such a good game.
Go ahead.
I hate playing Age of Empires with you because you were too good at it.
That's
Do
rare.
a Civ marathon for charity.
No, oh my god, I fucking hate Civ.
Why?
I hate that game. It's too complicated.
Why?
There's too much to learn. Takes too long. Fucking, I played like a 24-hour game. Like, it was awful.
But you don't have to, like, go that crazy in depth on it. Also, as we were talking about this, another one came to my mind. Oh, yes, because I have a really great story about a game that influenced me, but not really. So I have a really bad habit of, I get really into games and I really enjoy the story of a game, but I don't want to play the game.
Yeah.
Because I am bad at games. And
Well, that's what streaming's for.
Well, but I'm bad at them and I don't enjoy playing them.
Yeah.
So there was a game, it came out when I was in college, which is Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Yeah.
I bought it, started playing it, and then convinced every single one of my roommates to buy the game and play it because I was convinced it was so good. All of them finished the game and I never did.
I also did not finish that game.
It's so good though! The thing I should do is I should commit to myself to finishing it and I should play it on stream. It's what I really should do.
Yeah.
That's the only way you play a game, is you commit to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, for people that are wondering, Satisfactory's coming back at some point. We've been waiting for the Steam update to come out, because Satisfactory just came out on Steam. So,
Oh, was it Epic exclusive before that?
yes. So it was an Epic exclusive for a year, and then they've also said that they're making it so that you should be able to matchmake between Epic and Steam for Satisfactory. Ow! That really hurts.
Are you okay?
One of the kitties decided that she wanted to climb up my leg.
Yep, that's
Using-
Oh,
always
yeah,
a
that
fun
hurts.
thing.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, good jump.
That-
There we go.
I was gonna say, that's all the games that immediately can come to my mind. I don't know if Metroid or you have any others.
I think that's about it. I mean, there are a few other games that I really like, but I pretty much answered the question about the most influential ones, I think.
Yeah. I think Psychonauts also is an earlier game that really stuck with me. Like the art style in it is just like gorgeous. It's pretty funny writing. Probably the only competent platformer that Double Fine ever put out.
Ouch.
I love Double Fine,
I
but
know,
fuck.
yeah, but they're
I was
easy
gonna
to
say,
dunk
are
on.
you just making fun of them because they don't exist anymore? Is that it?
Do they not exist anymore?
No,
No, they do.
Am I thinking of something
They're
else?
making Psychonauts too.
I'm probably thinking of something else.
They're theoretically making
Theoretically,
Psychonauts
yes.
too.
Okay, then I'm thinking of something else that happened at around the same time. What am I thinking of? Dang it, I can't think of it.
Civ's complicated, but it's really easy to fall into all day, yeah. I played week-long games of Civ, jeez.
Listen, I taught Sammy how to play Civ. And Civ is a game that you can, like, the way that I explained it to her, the way that I explain it is, there are different layers of Civ, and you can play on the super high level, and that's totally cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Or you can go super in-depth, and you could play anywhere in between. And that's why I don't think it's a hard game to learn, because you could just play it on a very basic level and have a really great time with it. Cool.
The only other one I would have, I think, is Chrono Trigger, which I'm mostly saying so that Metroid Prime fucking plays it on stream.
Oh my god. You're gonna make me choose between Earthbound and Chrono Trigger? I'm gonna choose Earthbound.
I'm not making you choose.
No, I want to play Earthbound, but I don't want to play it. I have to choose one first before the other.
Okay, we'll play Earthbound first then.
Yeah. I can't think of any of those because I haven't played
That's
any
the wrong choice.
It's the wrong choice, boo.
Okay, next question.
Yeah.
What is the most irrational thing that you believe in?
No, why did you do this to me? Betrayal. Betrayal.
You can answer this question however you would like.
Can I answer it as a meme and then actually a real answer after?
Yeah, totally.
The female orgasm.
Heyo.
Now I gotta think of a legitimate answer.
Oh, I got the name of the sound clip wrong. Or did I actually? I'm not listening to your stream. I did get it. Okay, cool.
No, it is. The rim shot is a better term for it, isn't it?
That's what it is.
Wait, is it badum push? Wait, hold on.
I didn't know what the name for it was.
Hold the hell on here.
That's what I searched for to find it.
Badum.
Badum.
Oh man. God. What is the most irrational thing
The most irrational thing that what? You believe in?
Yeah.
The most irrational thing that you believe in.
Okay, so ghosts. Thank you. He literally just put that question on there so I could talk about ghosts.
Have you seen a ghost?
Yeah.
What?
I truly believe I've seen a ghost.
Wow. Okay, so I'm going to say it. It's not. You know what? It's a believe. I'm gonna say it's a believe, and I think I'm an edge case on this.
So,
but I'm gonna say it anyways. Because I've experienced it. I'm in the same boat. I've experienced it. So I would say the thing that people would think the most irrational thing I believe in was that hypnosis is real. Because I'm super into hypnosis. And I'm also very susceptible to hypnosis. Well, I don't know if I'd say very, but I am susceptible to hypnosis. So I would say that because a lot of people don't understand hypnosis or they don't believe it's real. So that's probably the closest I could say.
I've never experienced hypnosis, but I'm open to the idea.
I will say this, and for the record, if you've never been high, this won't be abundantly obvious to you. But it's a lot easier to get hypnotized when you're high. And I discovered that last night or 2 nights ago. Like, it's way easier. To the point where it's a little trippy, but good.
I believe that.
But yeah. I think the only thing that I, like, don't talk... Like, I've told people that I, like, really like hypnosis. The thing that I will never, to this day, ever... is publicly tell somebody what one of my triggers is for a hypnosis thing.
Yeah, no, I mean...
I refuse to do that. Will
that seems
never
like
do that.
a bad idea. Oh, did I just fucking fall in a pitfall? Are you serious?
Wolves. Although, fun story, it's one of those things that, like, people don't believe it's real. Sammy didn't get the opportunity, I don't think, to tell me if she thought it was real or not. But I gave her one of my triggers, and yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
So, that was the thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's probably my answer.
Would you like me to go on about ghosts?
I would love that.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So I don't necessarily think that ghosts are like the spirits of dead people that have come back to life and or they never left and they're ghosts. I feel like it might be like a weird, like, dimensional thing. I feel like that makes more sense than there being ghosts.
So, here's the reason why I have not made fun of you for believing in ghosts. Is because from a quantum entanglement standpoint,
yes, exactly.
It makes sense.
Yes, exactly. Like, you're seeing the phantom. Yeah.
It makes sense that you could possibly have something be affected by something from a parallel universe. Like, that is possible because of quantum entanglement. So, I don't have a problem with it. Also, Jackie, where are you? I can hear you whimpering, but I don't know where you are.
I could buy into the ghosts or time travelers, or our time travelers didn't quite make it theory, yeah. Right? Like, I don't believe it. I don't think it's like your loved ones are now ghosts or whatever, but rather, you know, something weird is going on interdimensionally.
Well, especially if you don't think you're, like... If you don't think that your dead loved ones have anything against you, why would you think that they're haunting you? You know, if I'm gonna believe any theory about ghosts and dead relatives, no offense, I am more apt to believe the, like, Day of the Dead concept where, like, your loved ones live in a different plane and they come and visit you for, you know, a day or a couple of days. I'll believe that over I believe my dead relatives are currently haunting me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Someone quietly left. Someone get disconnected?
Uh-oh.
Was it me?
Let's find out.
Our Wi-Fi's been kind of weird.
It's a good thing I didn't come to this island and care about anything that I got. Oh, it was winter mute. No worries.
Ghost exists on a separate plane from us. Yeah, that's, yep. My boss's mom is a medium in a family of witches and mediums, and I edited a book for her about it. Nice. Oh no, I'm still here. Okay, someone went home.
Yeah, Wintermute said in your chat that they got a comm error.
Oh. That's okay.
It happens.
Yeah. I didn't catch anything good, I don't think.
Yeah, me neither.
Why is your store closed?
Because East Coast.
Yeah, but this is the Crime Siren podcast. We have to run up to Metroid with party poppers.
Oh, fuck. Let me go see if I have any in my storage.
Just pulls out 1,000 party poppers. My storage is full. Wait, didn't you say you ran into that today, too?
Yeah, I did.
That would be the funniest thing ever. We're like, I filled up my storage. We're like, oh, you have a real life problem. You're like,
I wish I thought of that.
Yeah! I just caught a fucking shark. Check this out.
Fucking nice.
God damn. I want to keep this for showing off. I don't want to donate it.
No, you know the blood sacrifice. The first one goes to blood.
I know. I'm gonna show it off for now. Ta-da!
Cool. I feel like because of the severity of this question, I feel like we have to ask it back. which is what is the most irrational thing that
Yeah.
you believe in?
Yeah. Okay. So, I was thinking about this, and like, I mostly asked it because I don't really have a good answer. So the answers I came up with are maybe kind of cop outs. I believe that aliens exist, which is like, I don't know. It seems almost impossible to me that there is not life in the universe besides us.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, I believe that like all of the horrific bullshit that is occurring right now is ultimately going to lead to positive change.
I don't think.
I don't think
See,
those are
I
ridiculous
don't wanna-
beliefs to hold.
Yeah, that one I don't think is irrational though,
Yeah.
because like at least from my like, for the people that aren't aware, I have been protesting the last couple days. No, the reason my camera's not on and I'm not streaming is not because I'm sunburned as hell, although I am sunburned as hell. But honestly, just from going out, I think there actually will be. You know, will it be super widespread? Probably not, but are there going to be some areas that are affected that may then cause change to cascade to other areas? I think that's probably going to happen, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's going to hit everywhere. It's just going to take time for it to, you know, propagate.
Yeah. Stay
Yeah.
angry. Stay angry. Fight for change.
Which is why I thought it was kind of a cop out, but like it's mostly irrational, like within my own general like lens of looking at things pessimistically.
It's irrational, like an irrational fear standpoint, not an irrationalism like it's
Right.
not gonna happen. So yeah, I think we beat that Well, we didn't beat that question to death, but we beat the video game one to death right before it.
Okay, so next question then. And this is another Jersey Shore question, and it's also a question for Ignorant Spoon, who happens to be on our island right now. And
He has to type it out in chat.
yeah, and the question is pork roll or Taylor ham.
Neither.
Yeah, I don't eat pork really much, but I did try, I tried that stuff recently, and it was not bad.
I was gonna say the only thing that I can think of that comes from a pig that I eat is bacon,
Yeah.
and that's about it. So
So a bit of context. Pork roll and Taylor ham are two names for
The same thing.
exact same product.
Yes.
ooh.
And there's a great divide in New Jersey as to what you should call this product. I personally like pork roll
Yeah, I
more
think
because
pork
it's
roll is
more
a better name.
descriptive. It tells you what it actually is. It's not. It doesn't resemble ham in any way.
But is it tailored? Did it get a fine suit?
No, it's spelled
Well, I mean,
Taylor.
it comes in like a little like plastic tube that fits pretty snugly, which is, I guess, been tailored for the amount of pork in there.
Here's the argument I'm gonna make, which is that, and I want to be nice to my fellow man here, but we don't know how to spell the words that we say for shit sometimes.
Oh yeah,
So I can believe that it started out as in tailored, as in like, you know, we're wrapping this in like an outfit or something.
Yeah, giving it.
I can believe that that's where it came from. And then somebody said, oh, tailored, and then started spelling it completely wrong.
Yeah.
yeah, I'd buy that.
So yeah, it is like soda or pop or Coke, and yeah, pork and ham are the same thing, but I hate. Ugh, I can't stand pork. It makes me. It's actually like I get sick eating it, so I try not to eat too much of it.
I'm trying to think. I think now I'm trying to remember in the soda versus pop where I am.
I'm pop. Team
Soda.
Pop.
I think I'm in the pop category because I'm trying to remember back on discussions about that kind of stuff, and I feel like my answer is pop. and I use the argument, or I've used the argument in the past, that pop is a noun, and soda is the type of pop. So therefore, you wouldn't refer to something by the adjective, you'd refer to something by the noun. Therefore, grammatically, it should be pop.
Wait, isn't that the opposite? Aren't you explaining the opposite?
No.
Is pop's the sound?
Is it though? Because my argument is that there are many types of pop, and you are saying that this is soda pop.
Oh, you're okay. So you're saying soda is specifically like carbonated.
Soda is the adjective here.
Okay.
And pop is the noun. And if you were talking about something else, like if you were talking about a red fire truck, you wouldn't say,
A red.
"Oh, did you see that red?" No,
Yeah.
you'd say, "Did you see that truck?" Or "Did you see that fire truck?" You know. Or even in that, what is a fire truck first? It's not a fire, it's first and foremost a truck.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's my argument. Whether or not you want to believe it, that's your own prerogative. But that's how I've always looked at it, regardless of like where you live. But I think we can all agree that Georgia is wrong, and it's not Coke.
Yeah, Sprite being Coke. Yeah.
Well,
Or
they wouldn't
Coke
say
being-
that. They'd
yeah.
say, "Can I get a Sprite Coke?"
Yeah.
Which is just stupid. As a Jiku, it is. It's absolutely.
Huh.
So if the operative word is the noun, you go with soda. Is it? Is soda the noun or is pop the noun? I mean, I'm willing to be wrong and change it.
I'm still gonna say pop.
I'm glad I didn't ask this question.
So pop is just sweet soda only?
Okay, so this is where the problem comes from, and the reason why I literally just opened the Wikipedia article, and it actually makes a lot of sense now, is that in the Midwest, this is where it came from, is that in the Midwest, minus Wisconsin, they call it pop, and the reason they call it pop is because the term soda meant an ice cream soda.
Okay.
Interesting.
So you would say, like, if you wanted a root beer float, you could say, "I want a root beer soda." In the
Got it,
Midwest.
yeah.
Which-
Wikipedia
Wikipedia is telling me that I should be calling it a soft drink.
Fuck Wikipedia.
I mean, it is technically. I'm gonna be honest. Soft drink is the best way that you can say it, and that's from the standpoint of if you go anywhere in the world and you say, "Can I get a soft drink?" Everybody knows what you're saying. And that's the most important thing in anything is you can. There are many terms for something, but the best term you could ever use for something is the term where there's not going to be misinterpretation.
So I think I might have to leave Team Soda and go to Team Soft Drink.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, but look at it this way, especially if you're in Georgia, what better way to say to them, instead of, "Do you have Coke" or "Do you have Pepsi?" asking, "What soft drinks do you guys have?"
Yeah.
Like, it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, soft drinks are just non-alcoholic drinks. Oh, okay. So milk is a
so-
soft drink.
According to Wikipedia, wherever they get their definition for, or actually it comes out of Wiktionary, wherever they get their definition from, milk is not. It is any carbonated, usually sweet, non-alcoholic drink. So juice, milk, tea, and coffee are not soft drinks. Which is also why you go in the grocery store, you don't see an aisle that says soft drinks, and you don't find coffee, soda, and all those things there. If it says soft drinks on the aisle, it's quite literally just soda. And sometimes energy drinks. So, Cool.
Spoons, what the fuck?
That was a fun discussion. That was.
It was. English is a living language.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, like, to my point, the reason why, like, I really was thinking about earlier the people hearing a word and not necessarily spelling it right, or people reading a word and then saying it wrong, is, like, if people are talking about the United States and the police, it's systemic racism, not systematic racism.
Mm-hmm.
But people quick read that word, then they get it in their heads, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's what it is," and it's like, no, that's not what that is. There's a difference between those two terms.
But like, also, like, English is such a fucking mess that, like, I don't know. When I was a teen on the internet, an edgy teen on the internet, you know, I was like kind of like grammar Nazi-ish, and it took me a while to like break out of that habit and realize that that's really coming from like a privileged position where like I grew up and had access to like a very good English program in the high school that I went to. So I don't know. I've given up on like policing that and just like, I think hearing systematic over systemic, like, I understand what you're trying to say, so I'm not going to be an asshole about it.
And that gets down to, like I said earlier, I think the most important thing that people have to remember in everything, especially on the internet, if somebody is getting their point across, that matters more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Than how they spell it.
Yeah.
And that's a personal opinion. Like, yes, I know it is distracting, but especially now, because I literally saw somebody call somebody out and said, like, I can't take you seriously when you're talking about sats and figures as it relates to everything right now if you can't spell stuff right. And I was so furious about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, especially right now, like, we're dealing with people who may not have had the best education because of situations that have affected them. And it's like, oh yeah, they're being put down, and you're like, yeah, you should learn to spell better. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, grammar is important if you're writing your master's thesis. It's not important if you're making discussion online. I'm sorry. Unless you're in, like, a scientific forum, in which case, get out of here. You're probably not watching the stream anyways.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. I don't mean that as a diss to you. I don't think people that are, like, researching the new biggest COVID cure are in your chat right now.
You never know.
They might be. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Cool.
Next question.
Yeah.
Okay. This was something that I threw up in the Discord where we were talking about podcast plans, because I felt like I had some time to think about it, and it would have been unfair if I didn't also give the two of you some time to think about it. And it's like, who are some of your favorite people in video games? Like, in the industry as a whole. It could be journalists, it could be game designers, it could be artists, voice actors, anyone. I can go first, because again I had some time to think about this.
I had time too, and I squandered it.
What?
And then Great Newtons had to remind me who my favorite people in video games were.
I was gonna say, if I'm being honest, I didn't see the topic in podcast biz.
Okay, well that's cool.
But that doesn't mean that so what I'm gonna do is, as you're giving your answers, I have like two, but I'd like to come up with a third. So I'm gonna take that opportunity.
Okay. So this question was actually prompted by Rami Ismail's recent actions. I follow him on Twitter. He's half of Vlambeer, who made Nuclear Throne, Ridiculous Fishing, Luftrausers. He's taken some of the recent current events to make some kind of like satirical websites. My favorite one in particular is onepetulantgamer.com. And it's what he did was he took a list that someone compiled of all different companies and individuals that have supported Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, the Traitors to America list.
Yes, it was the Traitors to America list. And Raimi took this list and repurposed it as a list of people who have taken positive action.
Yeah, it was very good. Angel, do you want to go first?
Well, that was my
That was
first
his.
Oh, okay.
thing. I
was his
have
first.
I have some more. So,
I say we go around the table. I say we do like one each, and then we come back around, and if people have another one, we go from there.
that sounds great.
I'm actually gonna make the suggestion that maybe that's how we handle questions in the future too.
Okay.
So the first one I'm gonna say, and it's very controversial. And people, you can light me up on Twitter for this one. Tim Sweeney. And the reason I'm saying this is because the fact that he is making sure that his company that he is in charge of, Epic, does not give away information to the Chinese government, as well as trying to fight for better negotiations for both large and small developers, that's really important to me. You know, people being underpaid for the work that they do because it's going into Valve's pocket or EA's pocket is really frustrating to me. And the fact that Epic has taken the stance that they did because of some of his actions, that really means a lot to me, having friends that work in game development.
Yeah, when the Epic Store kind of started to come out as a competitor to Steam, and I was being kind of like cranky about it, I was like, I just want one library. I did some research into this, and yeah, Tim Sweeney seems like a really fucking stand-up guy.
You know, and it's also one of those things that, like, you know, I think even when everything, like, he's also very quick to, like, respond to issues and stuff like that. Like, especially when people were accusing them of selling out to Tencent and giving out people's information. Like, he didn't sit on that. He came out at the beginning of that and explained why that wasn't going to be a thing and what they were doing to make sure that that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Also, who are you, Casual Slam Jam, who are you talking about? Or are you just saying that person never did that?
I think that's what he was saying, yeah.
Okay, I was terrified that I said somebody and then found out that he was racist and was just like, no!
Yeah, not again!
God damn it! Well, I mean, like, if I'm being honest, like, I work for a company where, in all likelihood, the founder was probably racist. So, it's very hard to, especially for people who have been around for a really long time, it's really hard to find them not fucking up in life.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm really bad with remembering names. Like, I'm just really awful. I like a lot of things, but I cannot tell you who made them or anything. So, I was talking to Great Newtons before, and he's like, here's 2 for you that I know you like. So, from Doki Doki Literature Club, the creator of Doki Doki Literature Club, Dan Salvato, and I mentioned earlier in this stream how much I fucking love Doki Doki Literature Club, but I also watched, like, him play through his own game on Twitch, and he provided, like, commentary about the whole thing, and, like, what he was thinking as he was making it, and he was talking about, like, all the inspiration he had, and, like, what he was thinking when he was doing the story, and it was a really cool experience to be able to watch his commentary about it. Also, yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club is a good game.
He tends to get, like, pretty technical on stream, but
Yeah.
not in, like, a particularly, like, jargony sort of way.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to hear what he has to say about it.
Yeah.
So every time I hear that name, I get really freaked out because I had a teacher in high school whose last name was Salvato,
Yeah.
and I've never heard that game. The only 2 times I've ever heard that last name was in high school. and when you were playing Doki Doki Literature
Yeah, yeah.
That's
and
kind
there's
of funny.
a part of my brain that's continuously going, do you think they're related? You said you had more than one Great Newtons, correct?
I do. I have.
Or sorry, it's Steven.
Yeah, it's. Wait, what's my last name again?
Steven
I didn't say that I was gonna call you Steven Cheesecake. I
Yeah,
just asked if I
no.
could call you Steven.
Cheesecake. Yeah. So Steven Cheesecake here. I have a few more on the list. I'm trying to. I mean, I don't want to like go through all of these. I really appreciate the work that Jason Schreier does in journalism. He's like he's probably, in my opinion, the best games journalist out there right now. He was formerly with Kotaku, and he was the only reason that I would ever visit Kotaku. And now he's writing for Bloomberg. He did a lot of work on oh my fuck, was it Activision? There was one story in particular that he was like the first to break and did a lot of research into it. I want to say it was like the Activision crunch bullshit. Anyway, I highly recommend looking his work up. It's really well done and well researched.
I have one that is close to me as a person, which is probably another one that's been one of my favorite, one of the most influential, and like I really enjoy them from game culture, which is Jack Patillo from Rooster Teeth. I consider Jack a very close friend of mine, and yeah, just has made a super positive impact on my life. Does a lot of charity work, cares about people as a genuine person, and like the person that he is in Achievement Hunter videos, the person that he is on podcasts, like he is genuinely that dude in person. And meeting him for the first time was one of the greatest opportunities of my life. And the fact that he trusts me with his cell phone number and has texted me to see how I've been throughout COVID and stuff like that is just, I don't have words for that.
Yeah.
You know? To have
That's
somebody
really sweet.
Yeah. Especially because like I've watched Rooster Teeth content for years, and to think that I'd be close friends with somebody who I'd watch videos of for years is just astonishing to me. And like I'm really sad because when E3 got canceled, for people that weren't aware, I spent last E3 with a bunch of game developers and Jack Patillo at Disneyland, and we were to my understanding, there's already plans to do that again this year. But unfortunately, because of E3 being canceled and Disneyland being closed, that was canceled. So I don't get to see any of those cool people this year, or, you know, see how they're doing and stuff like that. And that really hurts. But, you know, the important thing is people staying safe.
Yeah.
Metroid.
Oh, is it my turn again? I only have 2 as opposed to 3 answers, though, for this.
That's fine.
Okay. My second one was going to be Toby Fox of Undertale fame, who made the music, the art, well, some of the art for the game, and also developed it, and I think that's super cool.
Is he related to the Toby Fox that did the music for Pokemon Sword and Shield?
Probably.
Did he
being
actually do the
absolutely
music for
sarcastic.
it?
Yes,
Oh.
have you not gotten to the credits of Pokemon Sword and Shield? Toby Fox is in the credits. He did a bunch of the music for
Oh,
Pokemon
fuck.
Sword and Shield.
No, I didn't realize that. How
Yeah.
did I not know that? How did I not know that? What the fuck?
I know he did the Battle Tower music. I don't know what else he did.
The fucking music in that game is so goddamn good. I shouldn't be surprised here. I really liked the music in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I really liked Sword and Shield. Like, I thought that was a great Pokemon game. It's also the only Pokemon game I've finished in recent memory.
It's really, really good.
It was really good.
So yeah, so the Battle Tower music was created by Toby Fox.
Nice. Oh yeah, Thomas Happ making Axiom Verge. I fucking love Axiom Verge. That's such a good game. I really like that. The fucking music in Axiom Verge is so good. So
I think
good.
you also need to point out that Concerned Ape is not only did they make Stardew Valley, they're also actively working on 2 additional games by themselves right now.
What?
Yes, it's insane. Like one of the last, I don't want to say the last update, but like one of the last major updates for a while for Stardew Valley is coming out soon because like he's been working on 2 other games.
I had no idea. What? Do you know what he's working on?
Hasn't announced anything. I think he's released some details about one of them, but not any details about the other one.
Yo, dope. So do I. I got the Axiom Verge on soundtrack on CD when I bought like the collector's edition. I also do the same thing. It's such a good soundtrack.
So related to Toby Fox and his Pokemon composing, I also have on this list Brian David Gilbert, who, amongst many other videos, created the perfect Poke Rap.
Yes.
Oh, I've got another one.
I really like Brian David Gilbert's videos. They're really fucking good.
Yeah, he's working for Polygon right now, making like probably their best content.
Yeah.
But he also has like his own independent YouTube channel, which also puts out some great shit.
Okay. Cool.
There's a couple of interesting looking Metroidvanias on Kickstarter. Oh, you should post them on Discord.
Yeah. You ready for this one? I got a different and exotic one for this one. Joe Cat of YouTube. So for people who don't know, Joe Cat does a lot of video games. He also streams on Twitch. But he has created a series called A Crap Guide to D&D. And if you haven't seen it, you should watch it after this stream. And you should watch every single episode because it is amazing and really talks about why characters are important and stuff like that. But the reason why I picked him is because he and 2 other people give a really inspiring presentation at, I think it was PAX, earlier this year. But also, he announced that he was donating like all his revenue for the next 3 months from YouTube and half of his revenue from Twitch and Patreon towards Black Lives Matter.
Nice.
Which is insane. And yeah, just somebody who literally has, like, they haven't been around in the industry as it relates to content creation that long, but to explode so quickly and still be such an amazing and humble person. Like, if you look at videos of him talking, like, he's unbelievably humble. And it's real. He's such just he's a lovely human being.
Yeah, I'm only familiar with him for his work on the Crap Guide to D&D series, which is phenomenal.
Did you know that he released more videos even though he said he wasn't going to?
I did not.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna mute myself. I'll be right back. Please keep talking about
Metroid
D&D.
Crime heard D&D.
Oh, so she's leaving?
Just fucking leaving.
I'm not gonna be in this podcast. So he released a video that talked about Artificer. He also then released a video that talked about races. Then he made a video that talked about goblins. And then he re-released the Barbarian video. And then he released a video talking about alignment. And all of those videos have come out since he said he was quote-unquote done with A Crap Guide to D&D.
Excellent.
Also,
yeah, I'll have to
if
check
you're
those
super
out.
into D&D, really important, he actually has a Kickstarter going on right now. Which is, it's called The Deck of Many Animated Spells, Tarot, and More for 5e.
I have seen that. I didn't know he was involved.
Yes. Yes, he is. He's involved in some way with those, to my understanding. I don't. Oh yeah. You get your choice of one of the following exclusives in the animated spell pack, and 2 of them are his. Because
Nice.
one of them is Vicious Mockery, and the other one is just Fireball.
Hello. Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
That's really cool.
But yeah, I kind of want it because of that, because it's really good. It's really good.
No, I don't like D&D. I don't like making things up on the spot. Which is funny because I stream, but it's different. It's different.
What about like answering questions on a podcast?
There's reasons why I didn't want to do a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but in the grand scheme of it, like, it's such a good. Hey, what are you doing? It's such a good podcast at this point. I'm not even playing Animal Crossing at this point. I mean, honestly, like, I'll play it with people, especially for your stream where you don't want to, but at least for my stream, like, I don't mind just doing it as a stream, and not playing a game. At least from my perspective.
Yeah.
Like, I'll play it to have people play, but I don't know if I will broadcast it. Especially if I can find a way to, like, show people's faces on mine, I might just eliminate it altogether, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. So that was all of my answers, and then I believe Metroid said that she only had 2.
I only had 2.
Yeah.
They were the 2 that Great Newtons told me about.
Yeah, so
Reminded
technically
me.
I had,
Yeah.
5 there? I did have one other person I wanted to mention, and it's Maddie Thorsten, who created Towerfall and Celeste.
Yes.
They are
Both good games.
wonderful games from a wonderful person. I highly recommend their Twitter account.
Sweet. I think that because I don't really have necessarily another one. So I would say that is your turn, my sir, to ask another question.
Okay. This
Also,
next...
please note, we are at 12:40 a.m. at the moment.
Yep.
So.
Okay.
In terms
Probably
of
last
questions.
question.
Okay, so the next question came from a typo of the previous question, and it's who has your favorite boobs in video games?
Wait. What did you? What was it? Who has your favorite boots?
No, it was who are your favorite people in video games? And when I was typing people, it auto-corrected whatever the fuck mess I typed into boobs.
Well then.
This can be a video game character if you would prefer to answer that over a regular, like, living person.
Oh god. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to think of the answer either.
I've been playing a lot of Nier recently.
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking at a lot of boobs in Nier.
Dare you? You mean your favorite wasn't Officer Hentai Howard?
Yeah, Officer Hentai Howard.
I was expecting that to be the first one.
She's no longer an officer though. She just goes by Hentai Howard now.
I thought she was
Just
a
fuck the
captain
police. No, fuck the police.
now. She's not police though.
Officer.
She's not an any word police. Yeah, but
Future
officer's
police.
a term in the military too.
That's true. Eh.
I'm not like listen. She fights fucking interdimensional creatures. I think you
Space
can get
cops.
away with
Wait,
it right
wait,
now.
do you mean
Space
ghosts?
cops.
She fights ghosts?
Ghosts.
She does.
Yeah.
She fights ghosts from another dimension to bring it back around. Oh man, if a deck of animated spells didn't cost so much, I would get that. God, I just.
Who's your favorite boobs in video games?
There was actually a video that somebody, I think it was, who was it? I think Inside Gaming did a gag video about that. like a parody video.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do top 10s that make fun of things.
Yeah.
Like they did one of them was, yeah, they did the top 10 video game dabs. It's a great video if you haven't watched it. God, who just... Man, I'm trying to think.
I've seen a lot of good video game cosplayers. There's a lot of boobs in those.
Do you have a favorite?
No, because I don't know anyone's name.
God, this is gonna get into my search history. Basically, I'm just gonna search what I just searched like top video game boobs. I'm gonna see if I agree with any of them. Cause that's the only thing I can think of, you know? Cause I can't think of any. Like I don't think about it very often.
No, it's a hard thing. It's a hard question to come up with like on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there are just so many boobs.
Like
exactly, right? So many boobs in video games.
Like I could maybe say like my character in Saints Row. That's a quick answer.
Those are very personal boobs.
They are. I mean, especially now, like this is where I get into is like I play a lot of games where you like customize your character, and at that point, like it's what I want to be. Like it's my like ideal personalization of myself.
Yeah, I also play like that.
Especially because like for things that make me dysphoric, like I can make a character that doesn't have those problems, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
what the fuck? Yo, what
yeah.
do you have a sorry, hold on. What the fuck is this UFO with an alien? That's the alien that was on the broadcast.
About that. Oh, you haven't been to my haunted house yet either. There are ghosts there, warning.
No!
There are I need to go there.
Bye, Ghost Girl Blues.
Bye, Ghost Girl Blues.
Where is this?
The haunted house or the UFO room?
Both?
Yeah,
okay, the haunted house is in the northwest corner of the map, and the UFO room is in my house.
Okay. So where's your house? Let's start with that.
My house is in the center of, well, center-ish of the map. It's just north of the shops.
Okay.
And it is the eastern room, I believe.
Oh yeah, this. Sorry, I just revealed your shameful wall to everyone. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, did you also reveal my my shameful screenshot on the computer?
Oh, Pornhub, yeah.
That's Hornpub.
Sorry, Hornpub.
Hornpub? Oh my god. Where is the map? Whoa. Oh, yeah, I went the wrong way. I get lost in Albuquerque. Oh. Yeah, I keep looking up more and more articles because I just like, I just don't know. You know?
Miranda Lawson, 50% tits, 50% ass, 50% brain.
Miranda's like a top 5.
I fucking hate Miranda though. Because I hate her so much. She's not in my top 5 boobs.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, for me, it's I would probably have to say Lara Croft. Like, it's probably the classic answer, and I definitely experienced some sort of like awakening as a child because of her triangular boobies.
The boobies. Oh man, the problem is that I'm trying to find like a game that I would have played, and the problem is that there are games, spoilers, that are just about boobs.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know, dead or alive. So the problem is I'm trying to find like the best ones so I can hopefully find a game that I'd remember and be like, oh yeah, those are really, really good. You know what? I have an answer. And it's a controversial answer for Metroid.
Amazing.
Great. Okay.
Civ 6.
Great.
I'm suddenly interested in Civ 6.
Yeah.
Hi there,
Just
Kathy. How's
look
it
up a
going?
picture of Cleopatra from Civ 6. Clearly the people that made 6 were thinking about boobs.
Cleopatra.
6.
Civ
Rule.
6.
Like, it's...
Yep.
It's
Shouldn't have added Rule 34 after that. Okay. Uh-huh.
Now I want to see what you got, because you...
Yeah, please look that up.
I mean, I'm not streaming, so I don't have to worry about it.
I didn't look it up on stream. Those are some boobs in video games.
Yeah, that's probably best. Yeah, I think that's my unofficial official answer.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Also, fun story. Ooh. Time for your question. What is your favorite way to partake in weed?
Okay. The way I think I use most often, and is the most convenient, I think, is oil cartridges. It's probably also the most wasteful.
Yeah, it's also probably the healthier of them, but I never end up using it over a bong because I like bongs.
But I think my favorite is probably gummies. Like, specifically gummies. Like, out of all edibles, like, a good gummy is my favorite. Like, if I could just take, like, just like a little gummy and be good for a few hours, that's, like, the best experience.
Oh, also, Metroid, you're probably aware of this. You know that you can put a dry herb vape up to a bong, right?
Yes. Oh, gosh. Hello there, Serendipity Sync and Party of 9. How are you doing today? Welcome. Welcome. Can we get a shout out for Serendipity Sync?
Yeah, I can do that.
Bongs are the best next to edibles. Yeah, I also agree. I'm really enjoying the heck out of these Nanaimo square edibles that I keep getting. I really like Nanaimo bars. They are a Canadian delicacy.
I am
very good.
so sad that edibles don't affect me in the same way that most people are affected.
Yeah.
Have you had like much experience with edibles? Because like I've definitely had
Great
edibles.
Newton's house. This is Great Newton's island.
Hi.
He has a very nice island and house.
I like to create clarification. I literally had an edible drink and 2 chocolate bars, probably about 300 milligrams of THC, and it did not much of anything for me.
Yeah.
Like, that's an insane fucking amount of THC.
That is a lot.
That is
Like,
a lot.
I read an article on Vice about a writer there who had chugged an entire bottle of weed lubricant. And which equated to like 500. You need to read the story. It's the greatest thing you'll ever read.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, it's great. It's honestly great. Which equates to like 500 milligrams of THC, and she was high for 3 fucking days.
Wow. I've definitely like
I want that.
I've woken up high after eating an edible the night before. Like
Yeah,
multiple
that's
times.
never happened to me.
Yeah,
Definitely didn't happen
today.
like 2 days ago.
I've had it happen like once or twice from like smoking way too much weed from cartridges in a night, but that's about it. Okay. So
You're playing Terraria. How was it? We're about to fight God in Terraria? So yeah, this is Great Newton's island. He's put a lot of work into it. A lot more work than I put into my own island.
Just a few
Clearly
hours.
seen.
Yeah.
Just a few.
He has this haunted house here. That has actual ghosts in it. Pretty
Just
fucking
install the game.
spooky.
I guess I'm gonna ask the follow-up question then. Why, like, is it because you would have to clean the packs that you don't want to use it with a bong?
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to clean the packs. It's like such
Okay.
a fucking pain in the ass to clean that thing.
So basically, the question that I'm gonna ask as a follow-up then is, if I told you, if I find out in like a week or so that the crafty doesn't need much cleaning at all, if ever, would you dry herb vape using a bong? Is that in your future?
I need
if
some
you
sort of
found a dry herb
fucking.
vape
I need
was
that
easy to clean?
attachment, right?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like technically you can 3D print it from what I've been told. So, but like it's like a couple, like I want to say, like especially if you have like a nice bong, like it's nothing compared to the cost of that.
Yeah.
Like to get the attachment.
Yeah.
And especially for that, the mighty, the crafty, and also technically the starry all have the same attachment. Like they all happen to be the same size. Cool. So for the record, I don't have an answer.
Are you guys just humping the step? I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Wait, hold on. Did you see the ghost?
No. I don't want to see a ghost.
Are you humping the
My
statue
God.
to get a ghost?
It's a ghost.
Also, what are the floors and things that you... What? I didn't even know these things were things in this game. What?
Prime, I gotta send you pictures of my heady bong. Looks like a beehive. That sounds fucking awesome. Mine is just plain ass boring.
Can
Thick
instead,
glass.
can we post pictures of that on Discord? Because I want to see that.
Yeah, I also want to see that.
I
Maybe a
also
bong chat?
realized
Bong chat.
that we need a weed podcast. That's what we need.
I wish we could have access to the same weeds, but I'm pretty sure we have different companies that supply to US and Canada.
It depends. I mean, if we're talking about big companies and we wanted to do like cartridges, that's easy.
Yeah.
And even just from a standpoint of like bud, I mean, as long as we could find the same strain, it's gonna be generally the same effect.
Yeah.
I
Let me know where to post it. I have a pics channel. You can post it in the pictures channel.
I also have a
Broke
really...
your bongs? Oh shit.
If you like oil cartridges and you want a decent like battery, I found, me and Sammy were gonna order a new battery because one of ours is dying. We found by the company that makes like all of the cartridges, C-Cell, they make a rainbow battery.
Ooh.
So it's got a little rainbow on it, and it's like $20, but I rarely charge the thing, if ever. But the most important thing that I love is it has magnetic cartridges. So you literally just screw the little thing on the bottom and it does the magneting, and I'm just like,
That's awesome.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
That sounds really
Like-
cool.
So, and like I said, it's $20 for that battery, and it's like, I want to say like $1 a piece for the magnetic cartridge things, and they just screw on, and you could like, if you're smoking 6 different kinds of weeds, you need 6 of the little magnet things. If you're only smoking 2, then you can use the ones that come with it, you know?
Yeah.
It's really good. Highly recommend. And even if like, for people that are in chat that are like, I'd never smoke weed. If you want to do CBD oils, if you want to, like, there are many different things that you can get cartridges for these. Including if you smoke cigarettes, you can smoke nicotine from some of these too. So, but yeah. And to answer my own question, I don't have an answer. I know that the answer is not edibles. After the tier, I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be the crafty, because that's the only thing. Like, I like dry herb vaping way more than I like cartridges. But it's just one of those things that it's like, it's not worth the hassle of cleaning. And if I can get a device that doesn't need cleaning as often, then I'm done, you know?
Yeah.
I also bought a really good grinder, and that's definitely helped with tryhard vaping.
Oh yeah, I love
Um,
my grinder. It's like
Yeah.
fucking heavy duty. It's fucking
what do you
Sharpstone.
have?
yeah. Sharpstone?
Yeah.
Okay. I have, can I post a picture of it because it's so cute?
Yeah, totally.
So I have, it's called the Ken Store Grater. It's made by a company called Riot. And I quite literally have it in the color that I'm about to link in chat.
Yeah, he has 2 houses. He has a haunted house. Actually, do you have 3 houses?
I do have 3 houses.
Yeah.
The third one's not done yet.
So yeah, it's like,
That's cute. That's cute. Look, it sells at $69. Nice.
So if I remember correctly, this is the weirdest part of it. They sell it on Amazon. And I want to say it was even cheaper than that, though.
Yeah.
On Amazon, it is... You can find it for, like, probably about... it's a little bit cheaper on Amazon. But, like... you know how to put stuff in a grinder, you would have to, like, break it apart?
Yeah.
I don't have to break apart the bud.
I like how deep this is.
Like, I literally just take a bud out of a container, put it in there, and I can just apply pressure while spinning, and I don't even have to break it apart.
Yeah.
This is
It'll just do the entire
$69.
thing. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
It's not even just that. There's ones, I think, like, Space Case has some that are, like, around that price, too. But they're just not as convenient. Like, with this, you literally could just, like, disassemble it, because it's 8 different pieces, and you could turn your grinder into a canister to walk on the street with, or whatever you want to do, or things like that, you know? Also, I have a Pokeball grinder. At this point, it's become more of a novelty, because it's not great.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's probably, like, plastic.
Yeah. So, the blades and everything are metal.
Oh, okay.
The outside is plastic, but the blades are fine if you're okay with like a medium grind. Versus like I'm trying to get an extra fine grind. So it's good from that standpoint. If you want a medium grind, but it's not great if you're trying to it's not great if you're trying to catch Keef. Because the screen on the bottom of it just ends up clogging.
Yeah.
And then it's just full of crap, and then when you clean it out, you've just wasted a bunch of weed, potentially, depending on how crazy you're trying to clean it. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the problem, is that you just get, like, a bunch of Keef and, like, spare, like, small pieces of bud trapped in the grid, and, like, at that point, like, it's just not worth the hassle to get out.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah. Cool.
Did you have any final questions, Great Newtons?
So I have 2 more questions, but we're at the end, and only one of them is really important.
Okay.
And it's, who boot the shorts?
I fucking boot the shorts. It was me. Who created the poll, though?
Not me. The poll was created by moderator sirenLiv, and there is no moderator sirenLiv, so nobody boot the shorts.
Damn.
Nobody made the poll. It didn't exist.
There are no shorts.
Shit.
No shorts existed.
Wow. Weird.
Crazy.
Did I dream that whole thing?
Yeah.
I think so.
did. So good. Your town is just so good.
Thank you. I love it. It's
Yeah,
been
it
a
is
labor
really
of
great.
love. I have put an embarrassing number of hours into this
watching a
game.
Metroid crime stream in your living room now.
I am.
Wait, what?
You didn't notice
Oh,
that?
that you died. Yes, sorry. Yes, yes, it's very good.
I made that.
Yeah. Really good.
Cool. What was the other question?
The other question is, what is the most cursed knowledge that you possess?
I'm pretty sure I don't want to bring this up again. Do you mean like cursed like stuff that you know of?
What do you mean by that? The question that you have just asked.
Jesus Christ. I was gonna bring up the fucking cum box again. That is really
No.
cursed.
Yep, that would be an
That is the
example of
most
cursed knowledge.
That is the most cursed knowledge I have.
Like something that you know that you wish you didn't know.
Yeah. Don't look it up. This is not the first time I brought this up. Don't look it up.
You know how we get people to not look it up? We give them something instead.
Uh-huh,
Great
you're
News,
gonna-
can you give them a link?
It is, by the way, it is the most cursed. This is my answer to this question about being the most cursed knowledge. Don't fucking look it up.
I don't know where I would put this link. I don't want it in my chat.
Oh, no. I didn't mean a link of that. I just meant, like, a Great Newton's cursed link. Where it's something that was intended as a joke and totally innocent, and then turns into be, like, massive porn. Or something like that.
I guess I don't know. I can't. Would that be like fucking what was it? Funny stash?
Funnystash.com.
Yeah.
Funnystash.com.
Don't go there. It's a virus.
Don't go there either.
Funnystash.com.
I don't know. I think the most cursed thing that I know is just like it's less knowledge I know and more of like things that I've seen while working at an amusement park.
Ooh.
Like that's it for me. Because like people like some of them are like, you know, people do things and they don't really think about what they're doing. Some of them are just people being fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
So that's probably my answer, and there is no way you will get that information. There's no way I will share a link. But that's probably my answer.
Yeah, I feel like any answer that I would have would be along similar lines, like stuff that I have learned dealing with people professionally that I can in no way share. It's hard to talk about. Like,
Cursed knowledge?
yeah. Let's see. What is an actual? So
What is a curse?
what is a curse? The cum box is like the type of thing that I was thinking about when I
Yeah,
formulated the
yeah.
question.
Were you specifically thinking about the cum box?
Yeah, I was.
Actually?
I was thinking about the cum
Great.
box.
Cool.
So you took my answer,
Yeah,
and
I
now
took the
I'm
bait.
I'm like stumbling over my words,
I
trying to
think-
come up with another answer.
Well, I think Metroid owes you an answer. Is I think the answer
No.
because yeah. 'cause
He didn't tell me
you-
about it beforehand.
I didn't.
Yeah, we didn't talk about this one before.
No, but but you owe him for him giving you the
Oh,
cop out
fuck.
for who is the like most influential person in the games industry on your
Oh,
life.
God damn it. I'm trying to think of something more cursed than this, though, and I'm having a hard time.
More curse in the
podcast.
cum box. It's hard.
This podcast.
This
This
podcast.
podcast is
It's the
More
Crime Siren
cursed than the
podcast.
cum
More
box.
cursed. No, like I'm like thinking, and I know of things that are just as bad, if not worse than the cum box, and I'm like, nope, I'm good. Nope, I'm good.
I am almost 100% sure that that link that Spoon's posted is a picture of Wilfred.
It is.
Okay, of course it is.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I think at that point, I think that's it. I think we've gone over. Unless you had another question, but I don't think you did. Also, we're at the end of time.
That was it.
Yeah.
So we touched on it earlier. You are nominating Casual Slam Jam.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna play a game of unknown origin.
Yeah, we don't know what we're playing yet. I tried
Which is-
to be proactive and
I mean-
plan for it, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Also, everyone's like, you know, busy, like both. Just like there's a lot of stuff happening right now.
For sure. I just like the only reason why I want it is just so we know it on this
same.
podcast, and then
Yeah.
also so that the big thing for me is, especially where new homepages rolled out, being able to put the game title in the schedule
definitely.
that shows
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure if people are aware. Did you know that your schedule changes throughout the week? It's really cool.
Yeah, it's sweet, and I wish that Twitch would roll the new channel update out for me.
You still don't have
I still don't have it.
or maybe it hasn't gone live then. I might have. Maybe I'm incorrect. It might not be live. Or
A
no,
lot
you
of
know
people,
what?
no, a ton of people have it. I don't have it, though.
I have it.
I think I might be the only person who doesn't have it, actually.
I'm sorry.
Which is really fun every time I want to go look at that page.
That's so weird.
I know, I love it.
I mean, you heard that they fixed the thing you complained about for the thing that you can't use, though, right?
The clips?
No, they're fixing that too,
They
potentially.
fucking better.
Are you referring to the mass delete feature for clips?
No, I'm referring to the fact that you can't search by category in clips because it's broken.
Oh.
Which is
yeah.
really shitty because I know there's one specific game and category that I was using possibly copyrighted music on, and I wanted to go through and delete those clips, but I couldn't search for the game.
So they've said that they're going to roll out a better way to be able to delete clips based on everything that's going
Yeah.
on. No, I was gonna say, I've heard a lot of complaints about the fact that you can't, words.
Mass delete?
The background.
Oh.
So it won't show your username. You can actually set that now.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah. I'm glad they did that.
Yeah.
So we don't know what we're playing, but we'll be back.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna... Wait,
He-
yes, save and wrap things up. Switch here. Okay, cool. Continue, sorry.
I was gonna say, it's funny though, because Casual Slam Jam was in chat, like, right before the Serendipity Sync raid. Like,
Yeah, I know.
definitely remember seeing him posting.
Yeah.
Oh, it was when we were talking about D&D. He called you out on something else.
Of course.
Like, he's been here.
Yeah.